Hey, this is part two to my dreams and visions, which came about 7 days after the first one. So in this dream, I was in the Bronx, on the street I used to live on, and not in front of my building. I'm more across the street in front of a baseball field, and I look up, clear blue sky, sunny day, and I said to myself, you know what? I want to go visit my old apartment. So I went across the street, went into my old building, get upstairs, and when I walk into the apartment, it gets a little weird because it wasn't my apartment from the Bronx. This apartment looked like my apartment from Harlem. And so I'm thinking, I said, how do I walk in a building in the Bronx and end up in an apartment in Harlem? So anyway, not only that, when I got inside the apartment, it was nighttime. The sun went down. And so I get to the living room, and again, I see my dead mother. And there she is in the living room, just not doing anything. And I say to her, Ma, what are you doing here? And again, she says, nothing much. So I think nothing of it. I go back outside, and now I'm blown away because it's broad daylight, but I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm saying, how the hell is the sun out and it's 3 o'clock in the morning? So I ran back upstairs to tell my mother. And I say, Ma, the sun is out. She's like, yeah, I know. I say, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. She's like, yeah, I know. And again, when I got into the apartment, it was dark. So it didn't dawn on me to ask her, how do you know the sun is out if it's nighttime while you're standing here? Like, she shouldn't have known that. But anyway, I tell her, should I call Harry? And Harry's my coworker. And she says, no. Don't wake him up. It's 3 in the morning. I say, you sure I shouldn't call Harry? And she's like, no. Don't wake him up. It's 3 in the morning. And so I didn't think anything of why Harry of all people, but Harry is Jewish. So if that has anything to do with it, if you can figure something out, let me know. But anyway, I don't call Harry. I listen to my mom and I go back outside. And now it's dark. It's dark again. And I'm like, where the hell did the sun go? So anyway, I look up into the sky and there's no stars except for one twinkling star next to a full moon. And next to that moon was a red planet. This planet it was like glowing red, but I just knew this wasn't right. This planet looked evil. I mean, it looked like the devil himself was on this planet, and it was coming our way. It wasn't coming fast or anything. It was moving dead slow, but it was coming our way. And just then, the spirit from my first dream, he comes over to me, and he asks me, "What do you think that is?" And I look up at it, and I say, "It looks like Mars. Is that Mars?" And he looked at me again with no face, and he shook his head. No, that's something else. But the look on his face, the image I could make out, it it told me everything I needed to know. I just knew this was bad and something was about to go down. And the thing about this dream, for some reason, the spirit, his voice, sounded just like my voice. And I said, well, yeah. And I say to myself, how does he have my voice? I don't understand this. But as soon as I realized he had my voice, I woke up. That was part two to my 3-part dream. The third part of my dream, I was laying in my bed, and in my dream, I wake up to a clear blue sky. And as I look out the window, I can see the sun, and it's shining just as bright. And then above it, there's this pyramid coming down out of the sky. This gold pyramid. I mean, this thing was so bright. It was giving off its own light, man. And the light was so bright, it was just as bright as the sun itself. And for some reason, when the light from that gold pyramid, as it came down, when that light hit the light from the sun, everything above the sun and above the pyramid started being like faded to black. It started to fade to black. like the world was going dark or something, like pitch black dark. And the lower that pyramid got, the darker the sky started to get. And it was like almost like we were in a movie and the movie was about to be cut off, so to speak. And the pyramid came down on top of the sun, and then I woke up. And I don't know what to make of that. But a few months later, I had a fourth, what I would call vision, because I've been having many dreams, but the visions is what I want to focus on. And I'll get to the fourth vision because it's pretty long. In part three, I'll make a part three, and that will conclude these dreams and visions. Okay, I'll get back to you.